Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm of course Bongeye, and by saying welcome back I mean thank you for sticking around, as it is me is being a bit of a disappearing act of recent, a little bit of a hiatus from my YouTube channel, so I do apologize, but hopefully we'll get that back on track. Just to make you aware, we've been given a copy of Chivalry 2 via the developers. I've recently played the first one of this back in 2015, I think it was. I could be wrong on the dates, but it was actually gifted to me from a viewer of my Twitch channel when I first started out. But this time it's been given, obviously, a brand new version has been released by developers, so thank you very much for those for reaching out and providing me with a copy. Now, I'm actually playing this on the Epic platform, guys, and it is available both on Steam and on Epic, so both links will be available in the description below. As you can see from the screen, the developers are keeping you up to date with what's going on in regards to any updates and patches that they're releasing. And obviously, there's more information you can click by just going up the update tab. And obviously, you've got information you can go in here for customization, and the same for your settings and so on. I'm currently playing this on full 1440p, 165 Hz, so just bear in mind, some things might be janky. We won't know till we jump in, but if that is the case, that is why. If we go into the play option, as you can see, we've got multiple types of play you've got here. Got the 64-player mixed modes, which is, as you can see there, it's a chaotic battle, become a hero in the epic cinematic sieges. You got a 40-player mode, free-to-play, and beginning mode. Not to mention the standalone. You got standalone servers there as well. And if you go into arenas, you've got duel, a 3-on-3, and then you've got your separate offline versions, which is like an offline practice, and of course a tutorial. For this purpose alone, guys, because I have not played this game in any depth. Like I say, I played it back in 2015. Couldn't get my head around it, if I'm honest with you. So I am going to be jumping straight into the tutorial, and we'll see how we get on. First thing, I'm liking the art file, if that is the actual in-game and not just the start screen.
They sent me another future corpse to train. You there, can you see all right?
You've got first person and third person view, which is good for those that don't like one or the other.
Can you read instructions? Never know with peasants. Right, well then pick up that sword and let's learn the basics.
Swords up ahead, and as you can see, guys, just to make you aware, it's WSD, shift for your run, and as you can see there, it's E to pick up any items, in this case a sword.
Slosh is great against multiple opponents and is easy to land. Overheads deal great damage, but are harder to land. Do it again.
Do it again.
Stabs generally have the most range. You all bad. Well, you're sharper than wood. I'll give you that. Now, chain your attacks in a combo to overwhelm your opponent. Good. This time, mix up your strikes.
Missed one there. So as you can see there, guys, I'm not seeing this on the game before, where you have to scroll, you use your wheel to go down and up for different types of combat maneuvers, which doesn't feel natural, if I'm honest with you. I can understand if you have to hold the key in and then maybe still use the normal left button, but being up and down, it's not a normal feature for myself, so that's what I have to get used to.
Now you know what a swing is. Let's crunch out some more of these logs. If these logs could kill you, they would. Players retain control of their aim during attacks. So, adjusting a weapon's path mid-swing is essential to learn.
Okay. Destroy each batch of logs with a single attack. Think of your mouse or right stick as your hips and turn during the swing.
Turn into your swing and break them all with one slash.
Well, I would have done it if I'd actually stayed in line.
Good one. Smash this one with a single overhead.
Well, I've noticed my down and up seem to be inverted for some reason.
Oh, I like it. And this one with one star. Remember, drag to kill them with your weapon, not your eyes.
With that in mind, guys, I'm just going to go into my controls because it seems to be up is down and down is up for my actual wheel, which seems to be rather bizarre. I just have to continue with it as it is for the time being. Oh, first combat.
Hit will interrupt their opponent's attack, so turn to land your strike as fast as possible.
Begin to turn as soon as you start swinging. Try to land your opponent at the edge of your. Try to land with your opponent at the edge of your screen.
All right, now turn into you. Never beat your opponent to the punch swinging like that.
Which is not easy.
Never beat your opponent to the punch swinging like that.
I'm doing what it says, but he seems to be a hell of a lot faster than I am. Got him that time, though.
Your opponent to the punch swing. Attaboy. Round both of your hits of your combo before taking a hit.
We've got to swing both left and right this time.
No, show me you've learned something. Combine dragging and comboing to cut this fool down. Turn each time you strike.
Oh, he keeps getting me on that last one there.
Turn each time you strike.
I get the first one in. I think we're struggling to get the opposite one in.
Turn each time you strike. At least now you can't say we never told you how to fight.
Well, I think that guy.
Cowards, and they try to defend themselves.
His head.
Let's learn how to deal with them.
That would be pretty hard, I think, if you were playing like a multiplayer. You got multiple people coming at you.
You've got two options with a turtle: go around the block or go through it. Perform a combo after being blocked.
Continue to combo after being blocked to keep the pressure on. Right, okay.
Comboing from being blocked is a little slower, but drains their stamina quickly. Good job. Blocks can be held, but quickly drain stamina. A defending player is disarmed when they run out of stamina.
One heavy attack of each type and then the special attack. Both drain your opponent's stamina fast. Use the heavy attacks and specials to smash down the predictable defense. Right, so I've not been told anything in regards to a special attack, so hopefully it's going to teach us this.
Deal more damage and help beat down an opponent's block. Holding block drains the awards every day. Good. Now, heavy start. Smash his stamina down with the might bar. Attaboy.
That's cute.
Kick to stun a blocking opponent and then immediately follow up with a strike.
Hang on there, kick stuns your challenges, but be rewarding as it opens up your opponent for a free follow-up attack.
Kick
That's
to
right.
break an opponent's block, allowing for a free follow-up attack. Not like that. But be careful, as kicks do not interrupt incoming attacks.
Did you see this guy over in the corner here?
A defending opponent can only block strikes in front of them, so try to use movement and drugs to hit them behind the ears as a way of slipping past their defense.
Yeah. And as a strike past the opponent's block, learn where they need to be positioned as far as you need to turn to get past their block.
Now,
Okay.
step to the side and land a strike around the opponent's block. Not bad. Hit your enemy by starting an attack, then immediately switch to a different attack. Throw off your opponent's timing with a feint. Keep it up.
Okay.
Now, go learn how to defend yourself. Personally, I don't believe in it, but they tell me we have to teach you.
I don't think I think I'm going to get my head kicked in this time around.
Block your opponent's attacks.
Okay, just block.
You can hold block, which rapidly drains stamina and leave you vulnerable to a disarm. So try to time it. Ha! 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 Hold the tip of
Oh,
your
you got me.
opponent's weapon, not his body. Dodge away from your opponent's attacks.
But
And
dodge
sometimes you just gotta
D
get
and
out of his
space
way.
bar.
Let's
Wow, okay.
practice dashing.
That's a weird combination as well.
After a successful block, there is a half-second window to attack and perform a riposte.
A riposte. After immediately attack after successful block to perform a riposte. Riposte attack are faster and actively block incoming strikes for a time. Okay, this is
Attack
not going to
after
be easy.
successfully blocking to riposte. A riposte is a faster attack that also blocks all incoming strikes for a time.
Ow. Right, so I'm getting the wrong buttons here. So I'm trying to do that space and D thing at the same time. Not realising.
You won't die instantaneously on the battlefield.
I just had to press the backslash and the slicer.
Attacking from block enables a short counter window that will deflect incoming strikes of the same strike type. Counters act as a perfect parry and avoid the stamina loss for knockback effects of normal blocks.
Just want to clarify as well, guys, if you're not a big fan of gore and blood and guts and that type of thing, you can actually disable this as well within the actual game settings. Because there's quite a bit. So an attempt a counter by attacking from the defense stands before blocking your opponent's strike. Remember, you must match the opponent's strike type to successfully counter.
Attack from block before impact with a matching strike type to counter. Counters negate the stamina and knockback effects of blocking.
I've got a single one in yet. When you play this game, you've got plenty of blood. Got one in. it goes blue, you know you got the perfect shot. Which isn't as easy as it looks. And I realised why on this occasion. They were still doing the slash. You know. At the end of it, you just both want to just give up when you just go, do you know what? Do you fancy go for a pint? Go for a pint of mead, because this is tiring. I'm doing the block as it states. Oh, I got it there. I got the block. So I'm guessing it's going to be up this time. I've noticed on the last one, I didn't even finish the actual attack off. I just got the block timed right. Basically, guys, don't take me into battle because you'd be just watching the bloodbath for hours. You die purely just from perspiration in them suits. Oh, yeah, bugger. I thought I'd go in straight off there, thinking that would help, and it didn't. I do like the graphics though, guys, if I'm honest with you. The amount of detail they're putting, considering the amount of movement you're doing, you're not really looking at the graphics as such. Now, as you can say there, guys, I could just press K to skip, but I'm not going to. I'd rather show you exactly how hard I'm finding this. Like I say, the keys and the combinations are not what I'd be used to usually. Need to get that blue shield come up, and I've done it. So I'm trying different things here, as in like the delay or the quickness of doing the block. I'm not necessarily going for the actual stab itself. says, and gets a couple in. I am doing the blocks. For some reason, not. I'm just not getting the finish. I'm off it. I need one more to get past this stage. I'm getting more angry now as it goes on. There shouldn't be any blood left in either of us at this point. What? He's like, is this it? Are we going to continue? How long have we been doing this particular fight now? Jesus. I'm going to block it. So, match your opponent's strike type while attacking from block to counter. Just like that.
Soldier, remember the basic flow. If you get hit or blocked, defend yourself. If you land a hit or block, attack.
I won't lie, guys. I have no idea how I managed to get that when I did there.
Start your swing early enough to hit your opponent before getting hit. It takes some time to swing a giant hunk of metal. Let's practice our timing.
Right, so we've got to swing it
earlier than you think to maximize your reach. That's it. Good distance and timing is key. Now, let's see if you can recover from taking a hit.
Got that one sorted.
When you take a hit, your opponent has the timing advantage. There are few options to try and reset, but normal attacks are not one of them.
Okay. Perform each of the ways of resetting initiative after a hit, taking an attack. Jab, block, and dash after taking a hit to regain initiative.
A fast jab can interrupt your opponent's combo. Get your defense up quickly after taking a hit. Dodge your way out of this one. Each subclass has unique special items, which charge over time and perform specific actions unique to each class.
He sounds a bit angry, that guy, doesn't he, doing the talking there? Pull out your special item, then throw it at the opponent. Oil pots deal damage on impact as well as damage over time to a large area, making them great for breaking up groups. Right, okay.
All that action has got me fired up. Use your special item to finish him off.
Burn.
Use your bandage to heal up. Now, get yourself patched up before we get back to it.
4-5 is bandage.
If nothing else, you be good at taking a beating. Go on to the final challenge.
Will not need my sword? Guess not.
Watch this one. He's throwing stuff. You can block thrown projectiles.
Number one to get me my sword back out. This is absolutely... He's got a throwing axe.
Let's give some back to him. You can throw everything you have.
That was a bit mean.
It's a major part of the game experience. Use all tabs of the VL wheel to ensure you are prepared to defend your honor.
Well, Battlecry and use one of your emotes of each tab on your VO wheel. Insult and confuse your opponents with verbal jabs. Verbal assaults.
They say
if we go...
the metal side is half of fighting.
Oh, so... Oh, okay, Z.
Watch out! Oh, now you make mercilessly hacking people to pieces look like child's play. I warn you, I'm pretty squirrely. Not happening.
Ah, who does something as well?
Sense and nonsense. Time to learn how to fight when you're outnumbered.
This is not going to be good.
Fighting outnumbered is challenging. So let's learn about how you can use actions to defend yourself.
Landing a hit allows you to immediately block or dash. Land a hit on the right opponent, then immediately block or dash to defend a strike from the left opponent. Right, okay.
You can block as soon as you've landed a blow.
I hit them both. I'm still hitting the ball. There we go. Right, okay.
You can also use dodge to avoid getting surrounded.
Right, the right opponent and immediately dash to avoid... I'm just... Oh. If you don't press the S in the space at the right time, automatically jumps. As you can see. And that, you've got to get pretty able pretty quickly. I think it might be the fact that my buttons are the wrong way around. But I'm not getting that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the jump first for some reason. Yep. I've managed to do it once, so it is possible. There's definitely a delay when you press both of these buttons here. Because I'm just going to press spacebar this time and see what happens. I jumped. If I press back, it's just S. It does move me back, but I definitely think the guy on the right hand side got the wrong job. Is it the timing that's more than anything else? He's still going back and he's still dodging it, but he's jumping back. So I'm not totally sure why this is not accepting it. And it's not as if I can try them separately, because he's just going to stop it. We did actually do it there. Without jumping. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, this has definitely got a massive delay when trying to press both these buttons together. As you can see, I'm pressing them because I'm getting both actions, but I'm getting them separate, not combined. Yeah. It seems to me whenever I see that, I get them. So get block, then defend with block and dash once each. As soon as you get blocked, block and dash to defend and strike the next on the left. Right, okay.
If you get blocked, defend yourself immediately. Or get out of the way with the dash.
No, it doesn't work. Again, we're getting that issue again. I'm not too sure if it still wants. So strike and get a block to the strike and get blocked by the right opponent, and immediately dash to avoid or attack from the left, which is what I'm doing. So strike and block by the right. Guy on the right isn't attacking. Strike and get blocked by the right opponent, then immediately dash to avoid the attack from the left, which should be fine if he actually tried to attack. Wheel down, block. Right, we got it in. I don't know how it worked that time, but it did.
Block allows you to block all incoming strikes for a time, which means you are safe to attack after blocking, even when outnumbered.
So block the first attack and then immediately attack into the left opponent. Attack to active riposte. Yeah, that all makes sense.
Remember, a successful riposte allows you to block incoming strikes for a time.
Nope, not getting these time, right, am I? What if I'm supposed to be going from left to right or right to left? Right, I need to turn left. He goes and turns right. So block the first strike, then immediately attack the left. Then immediately attack and turn to the left to block the second with your riposte. Okay. Not getting it, are we? Keep turning to the right. I got one of them. Who could bleed the most, I think this game's called. It's not, we seem to have a problem where we get to the next stage and we just can't do it. By the way, guys, if anyone wants to try this out, let me know if you have a go at it and how easy it was. Even better, record it and stick it in our Discord channel so I can see how easy you made it. The links are in the description below, so it'll be interesting to see how easy you guys find this. Now, you can do a controller and you can use keyboard and mouse. I'm using the keyboard and mouse, so ideally, if you're going to show off that you can do it dead easy, then use the keyboard and mouse. Got it.
See what you've learned, Chuck. Move to the center of the ring and battle cry when you're ready to face them.
Now we've got to actually fight them for real now. This is just going to be an absolute key mashing scenario.
Argon is the rightful king.
Boy, like your life depends on it. Today.
But my plan was to try and kick one of them to get him out away from me and then attack the other, but it didn't happen. And I won't lie, guys, that was literally a button mashing, and to be honest with you, I should be dead. So basically, don't go to war with me, because that won't last very long. Right, next stage.
Now, tell me which faction shall ye kill and die for? Which
Oh,
will
right.
it be? The ruthless mice in order, or the dutiful Agarthian knights?
So this is where we would pick which team we decide to fight for, I'm guessing. So we've got the Argarth and we've got the Masons. Now, I'm not a big fan of red. And I'm not a big fan of blue, to be quite honest with you, even though it is in my logo. But I think we're going to go with the Argarth.
Blue and gold.
So that is Chivalry 2, guys. And that is the tutorial over with. Hope you've enjoyed it. And the pathetic gameplay of me trying to get that sorted there. Like I said, there's multiple different variations of the type of game you can play. Obviously, there's a lot of training ones as well and offline modes. Both links to the Epic Store and the Steam Store will be provided in the description below. And if you are new to the channel, guys, thanks for sticking around and watching it. Do you enjoy it? Don't forget to hit that like button and hit subscribe. And by all means, come and join us over on our Discord server. On that note, guys, take care. And I shall see you in the next one.
And pray for a leader
Ciao for now.
to ignite the flames of noble rebellion. In the name of Argon II, we shall reclaim the throne from the usurper. We will return a rightful rule to this country of valor and benediction. Once more, the lion shall roar. For Argon! For the blue and gold!